I've got a whole bunch of new makeup to try and I hope that you'll come with me. Let's find out together if it's perfect for us over 50 gals with mature skin. That's coming up next. Welcome in, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50 where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. I've been shopping again. Most of this was online, and I have a bunch of fun new products I'm going to be trying today. If you're new here, a very special welcome to you. I hope you'll consider subscribing and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. Well, you guys, I've done it. I've bought some high-end makeup from brands that I've never tried before, and I'm going to be sharing that all today. As always, all the products that I use and mention today will be listed and linked below, and they'll also be over on the blog, so super easy for you to find. And with that, let's hop into the makeup. I have my face all prepped with my serums and moisturizers and of course my sunscreen. And to put on my lips today, I'm going to try this Buxom Plumping lip gloss. I just picked this up in an Ulta haul last week. I've hardly used it. I just tested it once or twice. I usually put the City Lips Plumping Clear Lip Gloss on my lips while I'm doing my makeup, but I'm going to give this a try today. This is in the color Claire. I don't know how it's going to look while I'm doing my makeup, but hopefully it will plump my lips up a little bit, because they're definitely feeling dry. It's gotten pretty cold where I am. I woke up the other morning, it was 19 degrees outside, and I don't sleep with the heat on. I like my house to be nice and cool at night, so the house was pretty chilly. But you know, it just kind of felt like that good cozy chilly where you know you're going to put the heat on and you've got a cozy lap blanket and nice jammies and that sort of thing, so it actually kind of felt pretty good. This lip gloss feels really nice. It does have sparkles in it. I'm not sure if sparkles are my thing. Maybe next time I pick up one of these, I'll try to get one without the sparkles in it. Not a lot of color, but definitely put a gloss and sparkles on my lips. Milani eyeshadow primer, and just tap that over the lids. For face primer, I'm going to use the Pixi by Petra. This is their Flawless and Poreless Primer. I've used this once before and I really liked it. I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup other than when I'm doing videos, because if I'm not hiking, then I'm just at home by myself. So I haven't really used this very much, but I wanted to try it again today because the last time I wore it, it seemed to work really well. I'm going to start with just a little bit, that much. And gosh, I may have gotten too much. I do remember the last time I used this, it seemed to really diminish the look of my pores and kind of smooth things out. I have just a little bit of peeling on my face. I'm not sure if it's from the Retin-A or something else I'm using. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on camera, but I can certainly see it in my mirror. Wet n Wild retractable eyebrow pencil for my brows. This is in ash brown. For eyeshadow today, I'm so excited to use this palette. This is from BK Beauty, and this is their True Beauty palette. BK Beauty is a brand started by Lisa J, a beauty YouTuber here who I think is just wonderful. I love her look. I could be her mother. She's really quite young. She started with a collection of brushes on her BK Beauty site, and this is her first foray into color cosmetics. I was so excited to try this palette because I'm always really a fan of the looks that Lisa does. They're very sophisticated and very neutral. She just has a beautiful makeup look. This was sent to me and I'm really, really grateful to be able to try it. Here's the thing I'm interested in specifically for today with this palette. This is a mostly neutral palette, and I've heard people characterize it as mostly warm. For me, it seems kind of in the middle. There are some cool neutral shades and some warmer neutral shades. The shade that I have seen used that is so interesting to me is this purple color right here, and it's called Kate. It's a very sheer color, and it's really gorgeous when you put it over other colors in the palette. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on today. I'm going to start with the BK Beauty 201 brush and tap it into this color Beam. I'm going to put that all over both lids from top to bottom to just kind of lay down a base foundation of shadow and to cover up any lines or discolorations I have on my lid. I've used this palette one other time and I love the formula. Shadows are so creamy and they blend out so well. You know, good eyeshadow formula just makes putting on eyeshadow, particularly when you're a little bit older, just so much easier. Now I'm going to take the BK Beauty 202 brush and tap it into this color Grace. Just get a little bit on my brush. This is going to go in the transition area. I want to keep the eye look fairly light today with just a little bit of definition in the crease area because I really want to focus on this color Kate. I think you're going to be surprised with how it looks when it goes on. Just focusing that on the transition area right above my natural crease in an effort to make my eyes look a little bit less hooded. And then I always like to bring that transition color down into the outside third of the movable lid. Now I'm going to take this big fluffy blending brush from Perfusion. This is their ES1 brush. The Perfusion brushes for a drugstore price are really, really good. And this particular collection has a handle. It's kind of that hard rubberized feel. It just feels really good in the hand. Just going to blend that in. Now I'm going to take a flat brush. This is from Sigma. I don't know what Sigma brush this is. I can't rate it if it's even on here. And I'm going to dip it into this color Kind Vibes, and that's going to go in the outside third of my movable lid and up into the crease a little bit just to really add definition and depth to that area. So I'm just going to take that and very gently tap that onto the movable lid and a little bit along the lash line to define that area along the lashes. And you can actually use a brush like this to line your eyes right next to the lash line, all along the lash line. That's a really handy way to get an easy eyeliner look without fussing with eyeliner pencil or eyeliner pen. And I'm going to take that straight up and into the crease a little bit, just keeping it confined to that real outside area of my eye. Back in to blend with that Perfusion blending brush. And I don't want to move that very much. I just want to keep it right in that area. Just soften the edges. Absolutely no fallout so far with this shadow. Isn't that pretty? Now I'm going to take my finger and dip it into this color Brooklyn. This is a shimmer champagne shade. The shimmers in this palette aren't glittery. I think that they're really a good fit if you have textured eyelids because it will offer a little bit of shimmer without it making your eyelids look more crepey. I'm going to apply this just in the center of my lid. I'm not going to bring it too far down into the corner because I have a lot of nooks and crannies and creases there, and I don't want to draw attention to that and accentuate that area. So I pretty much try to keep my shimmer shades just to the middle section of my lid. I can bring it out to the corner, but I don't want to bring it into this inner wrinkly bit. Now I'm going to take a little Perfusion brush. I'm going to dip it into this color Glow. It's kind of a taupey shimmer shade. Tap off the excess, and I'm just going to place that on the outside third of my movable lid. This is an interesting taupe color. It almost has a cool purple toned base to it. Now I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to dip it into this color Kate right here. And this is where I think the magic is going to happen. I'm going to put that color Kate right over that color Glow, and I'm going to move that over onto my movable lid a little bit more than halfway. And I think that the effect that's going to make is going to be so pretty. Can you see that? It's so pretty. It just adds this beautiful violet shift to the shadow. I really think that this particular shade is a winner. I'm going to do a little color correcting underneath my eyes. I should have done this in the beginning. I forgot about it. This is the Stila Correct and Perfect palette. I love this palette. So I'm just going to put that into the areas underneath my eye that are purplish. For foundation, I'm going to use the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue. I'm in the color Ecru, which is 1 and 2. This has become one of my go-to foundations. It really leaves a pretty look on the skin, and I think it's good for us a little bit older women. I don't have trouble with it settling in my nooks and crannies. Start with about this much on the back of my hand, and then I just dot it over my face to get things going. So today we're having this huge windstorm. I don't know what the temperature is out there. I haven't even looked, but I'm hearing things crashing over outside. I hope it's not my patio. This is the BK Beauty 101 complexion brush. I really like this brush. It does a good job of smoothing out the foundation. Of course, I always like to go in with a sponge at the end, just because I think the finish a sponge makes just is so pretty. With that foundation on, I can certainly see that my face is peeling a lot more than I thought it was. Okay, you guys, who have I become? I bought some Charlotte Tilbury products. I'm not kidding you. I actually got them in the Sephora sale. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour one. I've been wanting to try this for a long time. So many people rave about this product. I got it in Fair Light. And if you haven't seen it, this is Fair Light. It's really quite dark. I tried it once before. It wasn't that successful, but it does sheer out really well. I'm hoping I'll be able to do a little better job today of getting this to work properly. I'm going to take that little bit and kind of tap it where I want it. See how dark that looks when it first goes on? It does sheer out very nicely. So I'm going to take this little flat kabuki brush and see if I can't get this to give me the contour in the area that I'm looking for. What do you think? I'm going to add a little bit more to the other areas of my face where I generally like to contour. For blush, I'm going to be using the Honest Beauty. This is a cream blush, and this is in the color Rose Pink. I've used this once or twice before. I really love it. It goes on very easily and smoothly. It blends out beautifully. The color is glorious on the skin. I'm really a fan of this particular cream blush. I haven't used a lot of cream formulas for blush, but I can say that I really do like this one. And of course, the benefit for me of using a cream blush on my mature skin is that it doesn't really accentuate my wrinkles and my texture on my skin as much as some powder blushes can. I'm wondering if this Buxom lip gloss has plumped my lips at all. What do you guys think? They look a little bit less liney or less crinkly than they did before I put it on. For a highlighter, I'm going to use this fun little product. This is from the Body Shop and it's called Glow Milk. It comes in this adorable little glass container. It is the coolest little highlighter. You need an absolute just dot of it to really work over both cheeks. This is a fun product. I'm really kind of a fan. It has this dropper here. You will never use the dropper. All you need to do is touch the dropper and you're going to get plenty of product. And I'm just going to put that right over that area I just put the blush. And I always like to move it down to the front of my cheeks a little bit. This is just the prettiest color and it sinks in and blends in so beautifully. Oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot to put on concealer. Today I'm going to use the Zellens concealer. I'm kind of working my way through this. I like the formula. I'm not a fan of the delivery system. I fight with this every single time I use it. You click it at the bottom to get more product into these little bristles at the top. I have never been able to get the perfect amount onto those bristles. It's always nothing or too much. So that's my dilemma with this concealer. I do like the formula. I think it brightens my under eyes. It stays as well as I can get a concealer to stay out of my lines and wrinkles under there. It's never going to be perfect for me. I just have too much texture under my eyes. But I do like using a concealer. It helps to brighten my under eyes and conceal my dark circles. Although it never looks perfect, it is better than without it. So I just start with a little bit in this corner. Just tap it in with my finger. And as I do, I move it towards the outside. So I'm not getting very much towards the outside. Most of it is centered in the inner corner of my under eye. To set my concealer, I'm going to use the No. 7 Lift and Illuminate powder in a big fluffy brush. This brush is from Sigma. It's part of their Rose Gold Holiday Collection. Really a nice collection of brushes. And of course the beautiful handle. Going in with my sadly hit pan Milani Prep Set and Glow. I love this as a finishing powder. I still have so much left in this pan and I've had this for so long. I do have a backup ready to go. This just puts the most delightful setting look on the skin. It's a little bit glowy but not too much. I just love it. Big fluffy brush. This is the BK Beauty 103 brush. So I just very gently wash that over the skin. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to go back in with that flat brush and dip it into the color Amore. This is the color that I deepened the outside corner with. And I'm just going to very gently put that in the outside third of my lower lashes, right underneath the lashes, up against that lash line. And that's just going to help tie together the upper and lower lash area. I've curled my lashes and I'm going to use the Wayne Goss Kohl pencil to tightline and line the upper lid right at the base of the lashes. I just use a little puff to hold my eye and then just run that right along the base of the lashes. For lashes, I'm going to use the Stila mascara in Huge. This stuff really gives you some va-va-va-boom lashes. Okay, you guys, I'm going to say something I've never said on my channel before. Today I'm going to be using a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. I know, what have I become, right? I actually picked up the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the iconic color Pillow Talk during the Sephora sale, so I thought this would be a fun time to try it. I'm going to pair it with the LA Girl Blushing Lip Liner. No, I didn't get the lip liner in Pillow Talk. I don't know. It just seemed like the lipstick was enough to start with. I've tried this lipstick one other time. It was lovely. Let's see how it looks today. What do you think? Here we have the finished look. I'm really happy with the makeup today. There were some really interesting new products that I tried and I do have some opinions. I'm a big fan of the BK Beauty True Beauty palette. I think this is a beautiful neutral palette. The formula is delicious. I think that pop of purple is a really interesting color to add in and can really add a special twist to a look. A big fan of this palette. I think it's a beautiful neutral palette for us over 50 gals with crinkly eyes because the formula blends out really easily. This Hollywood contour wand from Charlotte Tilbury, I have to say I'm a little bit on the fence. I am not real crazy about the application on my cheeks so much. It didn't seem to blend out as smoothly as I would like. However, I really like the look underneath my chin. I always like to contour right at my jawline and down onto my neck so that it makes my neck look a little bit lifted and a little less aged. I really like the way this looks down in that area, so a big fan of this for that. I'm not sure if it's going to be something I'm going to use to contour my face with on the regular, but definitely in my chin area I am a fan. This is a more expensive product. A lot of people absolutely love it. I'm not sure it's the best fit of a formula for me, but I'll continue to work with it, and if my thoughts about it change, I'll definitely let you know. Loving this Honest Beauty Cream Blush formula. This was on Amazon and I'm not remembering how much it was. I don't think it was more than $15. It might have been around the $12 mark. If I'm wrong, I'm misremembering, but I'll have all the products listed down below. This is in Pink Rose. I really am interested in trying some other colors. I would like to try more of a peachy pink look from this line. Big fan. I think it's perfect for my more mature skin. This Glow Milk from the Beauty Crop. I love this stuff. It's so fun. I haven't heard much about this brand. I really don't know anything about them, but I can tell you I really love this highlighter. I thought the Buxom Lip Gloss did a nice job of plumping up my lips a little bit or making them look less lined and dry while I put my makeup on. I'm going to continue to use this. I think I would like to pick up a clear gloss in this. I'm not sure that this color is a good fit for me. It was more just a sparkly clear with a little bit of pink tint to it. It really didn't do much color-wise for my lips, but I do think it did a nice job of hydrating my lips while I was doing my makeup. So definitely going to keep after this Buxom lip gloss. This is their plumping formula. Next time I think I'm going to pick up the color Clear, if they have it. The Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Pillow Talk. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what to say. It felt to me nice going on. I think the color is very pretty, but I have a lot of pretty colors in my collection, and a lot of them are Maybelline, $5. I think this was $30 or maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure that I'm convinced that a more expensive lipstick is worth it. I'll keep trying this out and let you know what my thoughts are. If you've tried the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick and you think it's really worth the money, put it in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you have to say. So share your experience with all of us so we can learn from you. I want to thank you for joining me. I love trying new makeup products and this was a lot of fun. I hope it was fun for you as well. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. You guys know it thrills me when you take a few minutes out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Again, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Make it a great day. Wear your sunscreen and all. See you in the next video. Bye now.